Hi, this is Military Modeller Paul with my update on the Challenger 1 Mark III, and you can see the decals are on there now, on the roof as well. Really pleased how they went on. I have given the decal areas a little bit of matte varnish over the actual vehicle and the decals, mainly in the area of the decals, but that's where it is mainly. I was quite pleased with that. So basically, I've done a bit more detail. You can see the aerial bits we've done, and even the actual yellow lamp over here has actually got a black base, which it shows in most of the colour. It's a semi-gloss, I've actually done it, but a black base, which is actually like you see anyway. I've also got a tarp, the camouflage net, sorry, in the top bin there. It's just sitting in there because I'm going to take it out when I start weathering. Quite a nice material. That's actually, it looks exactly like it would be, so I'm quite pleased with that. I've started some bit of weathering, a little bit here, a bit you want to see over on this, but that's to wear the metal showing through with the heat, and I'm going to put a little bit of rust on that later, very lightly, and then I'll be going in with the weathering at the end. So I've got my tracks painted completely, and they just need the little bit of weathering to match in with the vehicle. So see, things are going quite nicely now, so that's good. I'm going to do a fraction more detail painting on some of the tools that are on the front, but mainly the actual certain bits. But I think they would have received some sort of paint over it when they did them. But anyway, I should decide as I go. So she's getting in there. I'm just going to go around and show the actual decals, because there's no need to see the close up, because most of the details haven't really changed in that light. So you can see they're coming. They actually went onto the base. They actually didn't have any silver in, which was quite nice, but I still decided to protect them from the oils and the bits of pieces that are going on for the next bit, for the next part of the actual process of weathering. I'm not going to go too heavy, but I'm definitely going to put some sand in places where it would sit. I don't know whether this is going to go around. Yeah, it will. Yes, okay then. Yeah, so there's ones on the other side. Got the Churchill sign on the front, as you can see, and the same markings on the other. Funny enough, the actual decal sheet didn't show you the signs on this side of the vehicle, so I used the one on the box art of TAMIYA, and you can see because they got 2C and this is 2B, so it worked out really well. So I used that so I could get the same definition. You can see a little bit of chip there, and I'm not worried about that because I'm going to say there's up just at the corner there. One of the decals did have a little bit of damage, and same on the roof, very slightly, but then again that had to go down onto the actual non-slip. Very awkward. It took a few times to do it, but I eventually got it down there. So yeah, so quite pleased. Just a bit more detail painting to do, as I said before. I'm going to be doing this there, and the fire extinguishers on the front, and I'm going to go with green because I've noticed on a lot of the pictures they can be either green or red. To me, green would be just look a bit better on this vehicle, so I'm just doing it for that reason. And then the rusting around the bolts. I've got to paint these bolts, the main bolts, in steel colour because that's the colour they were, and the same on these extra plates back here. They're actually unpainted steel, evidently, but we will get a bit of rust anyway, won't they? So yeah, so quite pleased that she's coming along. That's it really, because that's what I've done. I've done a bit more detail paint. I'll just come around slightly. I don't know if this will go round. It will if I change the turret slightly. There we go. If I come, oops, no it won't. I'll come around. I'll go around this way. Be easier. There you go. You can see that bit more of the detail now. The lamp has actually been black and the aerial bases have been done. I've seen on the TAMIYA box it shows just the top stubs black, and then in photographs I've seen of them where it's actually all black. So I've just gone for all black for choice, and if it is wrong later on I can always go in a hand brush and do that anyway. So yeah, and so quite looking forward to carrying on with the vehicle now, to turn on to the base actual concept, the actual camouflage colour, the weathering, sorry, and yeah, so I'm going to put my vehicle back where I normally like it, which I shall put it to this angle this time for a change. There you go. So yep, she's coming along nicely. As I said, coming to the end of the build really. I want to do a bit more weathering into these slats here, and that'll be a wash going in to give us sort of a dark area inside, not too dark, very thin wash that'll be, mixed up with oils and dropped in place. And yeah. Oh, and I might put, I've noticed I might put one of the desert wrap signs on here and one on the plate at the back, but there's not much evidence I can see apart from the museum one. But anyway, but that's where I'm going to put one. If I do put one on that the actual gun sighting part on the side. So excuse me, my voice is going. So there you go. So she's getting there slowly. I don't know whether I can. I might try and zoom in a little bit. If I swing around now. I think you can just see a bit of weathering I started on here, and that was sponge chipping on that area to give it a little bit of a wear. So yeah, so I'm going to go back out and leave her as she was. There you go. Turn her a bit more around this way. Lovely looking tank, as I said, and I've got the Mk3, the Challenger 2 to build at some point in the future, and looking forward to that one as well. Of course it'll be sand colour, because I think they look really good in sand colour, these vehicles. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. The next one will possibly be the final reveal, because once I've done the weathering, that'll be this model done. I've still got, I have still got to do some shiny bits on these all come off anyway, because this still isn't completely joined together, but I will be, once I've done the weathering underneath and on the wheels, I will actually glue the whole top and bottom together. Right then, thank you very much for watching this short update, and I'll catch you on the final reveal the next time. Happy modelling!